Right, welcome back to Newbie Challenge, in which I attempt to play one of Cavalier Roy's maps, Newbie Farms by name, in the spirit of which it was made. Well, I think it's the spirit of which it was made. In other words, hard mode, and only really using silage, milk and eggs to get money. Now silage, we're using that because, unlike most farming sim games and maps, silage is not worth a lot. And we've just got, well, we're late summer in the second year. Now I was going to take it onto early autumn until, and I'll show you why I didn't in a moment. I'll just tip this in fast. I'll get it close enough because I know what will happen. I would just warn you, I have company up here, to wit Alfie and Jade. No, not cousins, nephews, or anything else. Two of the kittens. The third kitten isn't very well at the moment, so we're keeping an eye on her. So what I decided to do this one is because of this. You see the Parpo TMR is fairly empty, and I think it's going to empty us out on the shed. So, well, you might as well come and see me run out, and we then sort out what the hell we're going to use next. Well, it's got to be base food next, which is base food. No, it's not base food. Base. Oh, hold on. Hit the wrong button somehow. I managed. Here's silage and hay. Well, we've got silage. We kept quite a bit all the time, but we also got some hay left. There's one thing about this map. Like a lot of Roy's, he does leave you enough food to keep your animals going for about 2 years, as you can see. So without further ado, we'll fill up with what little TMR we got left, and that is it. So it might be a little bit just down the side of me there, but we're almost out of TMR. Just try and get it so we're just touching the surface of the ground. We might have a little left after this, but it's doubtful. Just trying to see whether it looks like there's any. It doesn't look like there's. It looks like I cleared that. It's just that last corner. Because I think in real life it wouldn't have kept like this. We'd have been chucking it out before, a long time before now. As we had that since early spring on the first year. And welcome to late summer of the second year. And what I'll do once we've done this episode, which will be mainly me going backwards and forwards, trying to think of things to say. Remembering I'm making this ahead of time, so I hope we haven't actually. Yeah. Job sometimes to get that tip in the right place. If you come too far back, it tips outside the trough, which isn't what we're looking for. Just try and get it somewhere near right. I also moved on the manure. I'm not going to do that on screen. It's a long, tedious job. Because you know the manure is round the corner here, and that will go into the biogas plant. So it's money basically, not a lot. But it gave us a few hundred. Might have paid for the petrol. Oh, sorry, the diesel it took to move it there. And that's actually a moot point. It may not have done. Well, we haven't cleared all that yet, and I will try and clear all that up before we finish this experiment off. And to carry on with what I'm going to do next, as I already said, I will be doing logging in my own little way. And Relimus has helped no end by by the time you see the seasons will be out, and I'm making this actually before seasons release because I'm trying to get as many videos done as I can so I can spend a bit of time playing with the seasons and actually get it installed on a couple of maps. Right, anyway, the replacement for this will be logging, and with seasons, Realimus splitting. Hello, Jade. It's one of the little putty tits. Was Realimus now splitting maintenance away from body damage and body repair necessities? That helped me even more to do what I want to do with it. I don't want every time you repair or have some maintenance on a vehicle it gets completely resprayed. Not terribly realistic. If it was, I got several bikes I just took into the workshop to get them just to do a service on. If it came back, they came back pristine condition, especially after I finished with them. But there, never mind. But that's been sorted now. I say I haven't seen seasons yet, not the time I'm doing this. Oh, almost forgot and almost went too far. And my next video will be, I should imagine, stripping the bunker out again. We'll have a look at when I get another load in this, see how we're doing on filling this up. I should have to put some more diesel in the tank anyway. I don't know how we're doing for maintenance. 4.3 hours there, we're still got to maintain the dusty thing as well. That's one interesting thing, that Realimus are not using their own maintenance mod anymore, or maintenance stuff anymore. They're going to use the in-game one, just tweaked a bit. Well, think about it, it makes quite a bit of sense. Although I did like the fact that if you left your maintenance too long, your vehicle wouldn't run with the Realimus one. But I think they set themselves a big enough task as it was to get that done. And you'll all be noticing, oh, yeah, we got it, so it's what you're going on about it for. Oh, the joys of making videos about 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time. By the time you made anything you want to talk about, or it's already been done and happened. That looks okay. Let's see how we do. Oh, 68% in there. Well, we may have another fill in there yet. I have off screen, I finished, as you can see, I finished the grass work of the bunkers, compacted and covered. Both fields have been weeded, so that both meadows have been weeded, better use the right terminology. So they're now on second level fertilising. Here, I think. Oh, let's lift up a bit more. Oh, yeah, well, we got it off the edge. I don't think on this one. No, you can't. Oh, one minute, you can reset it. We might just try reset that. Get it flat on the ground and just try a reset on that. See how it works. I know on the 19 version, it's even better because you just reset the height to where, you know, reset 0 on the height and on the, and separately to the angle of the implement. Yeah, must have the angle you implement right. That's what my old father used to say to me, but I'm not, never certain what he meant. A bit like I wish I'd listened to me mother. Why? What did she say? I don't know. I never listened. Bum bum. Oh, don't call us, and we certainly won't call you. It's a pity Sunday night at the London Palladium's finished. Could have went down a storm there. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's more in there than I thought there was. I thought we were, well, sure, I was going to reset this one. It's too late now. Yeah, my memory is, what the hell are they talking about? They say the first thing that goes your short. Well, I think it's enough jokes on memory loss. Especially I'm getting to the age where it's happening. Between you and me and the bedpost, I think if I wasn't doing these videos, my memory would be a lot worse. So I'm forcing myself to think, and it ain't half painful. Let's just put this down. I was going to just try and reset this. Come outside the cab. Whoa. About there, I would say. Can we? Yeah, we can drive. Now, what was the reset here? Right control J. Right control J. Oh yeah, it just worked. You know, I've never done that. I saw that. I wondered what the hell that was for. That control. Yeah, not the brightest candle. But I'm happy in my own little world. Now this is one of those boring series which the only reason I'm doing is to see whether something could be done. And I decided if I'm going to get bored doing it, hey, I'm not going to be alone. You're all invited now. It should be, if I get that about there, that about there. We should by steer, we can. We should pick everything up, and we do. Now we just wait for the save to kick in. $10.2. I was just looking at the amount of diesel. I'm not going to get another empty the bunker out from this. Oh, this amount of fuel. Oh, I've got a few eggs, but not many to sell. Oh, I was telling you the idea of this anyway is, and it's going to be a similar idea on the lumbering one, but I'm starting with nothing except a big debt and a piece of land with trees on, a piece of forest. Not going to say which map it is yet. It depends how well my temps and seasons on go, which map it'll be. I know the one I want it to be, and the author may even bring out a seasoned version before I'm ready to start recording. Well, that will start straight after this. Oh, aren't you lucky? Oh, no need to thank me. Just send me £10 notes. It used to be fivers, but I've gone a bit upmarket since those days. Oh, come on. It's not easy actually using a mouse control here. See, not for me anyway. I tend to twist off to one side when I'm using the mouse. Which is why I don't drive on anything using mouse controls. I bet you're all surprised I kept this going. I've managed to keep this going for basically, what, a year and a half's game time so far. We are speeding up now anyway, so don't have to put up quite so much. Ah, we must be full. Well, that's a surprise. I was convinced, I'll try and turn around it. I was convinced I was going to run out of this stuff. So we'll just tip the rest of that back. Well, I've gave you a wasted journey watching me empty this shed out. But there isn't a sight left in there now. Come outside and have a quick look. Yeah. Well, put another trough full over, I'm going to say. Alright, let's get this stuff off, get the weight on back on the front end, and we'll go and do the rest of it. What else do we need? Grass. Oh, we need some grass. Cleanness we're done, but it's just not showing yet. Oh, we want some water too. Well, we've got grass, but not. We'll do the water next, I think. Whoa. Try and get it somewhere near flat before we drop it off. Oh, can't be low enough. Now we've got weight on the back, so I'm just going to drop that off. I'm going to risk not having one on the front end. I just got to fill the water. I think I've got to go and fill the water tanker up as well. How I left it. Oh, and the muck is, by the way, for those who don't know, on Newbie, which is one of Cavalier Roy's maps, by the way, it's version 4 on 17. The muck is through, and we got rid of over half of it out of there. Still quite a bit to go. Slurry I would have done. I would have put that into the BGA, which will take it, but there's no small tank in either base game or any of the DLCs, and that's all I'm using. I have allowed myself the straw add-on, but I'm not using anything from it, and I also allowed myself the massive pack. Again, I'm not using anything from it, and I won't be now. I am trying to make certain I open and close the gates that I use, and with the exception of the sheep meadow, which if there's no sheep in there, they're not going to run off. I know, in actual game life they won't run off anyway, but I like to play that they will. Turns out I mustn't hit them. And try not to drive through them, and or through the with the implements that drive through. Whoa! I know that You can, because they ghost as soon as you come in contact with a vehicle. Yeah, that's empty. Right, we have to go and fill this up again. I'm hoping I don't need a front weight on there. But use the old trick on Newbie of taking it from the river. It's cheaper. Well, you can't get much cheaper than free. The only way it'd be cheaper, they paid you to take it away. And I haven't found a way of getting them to do that yet. I could have put the grazing mod on here, but I decided I have the challenge of not having the grazing mod. And I'm also not using the grass is hay mod, or hay is grass mod, whatever way around it is now. I'm playing this fairly straight, doing most of the work myself, but I'm not emptying the whole bunk roll on my own, and I'm not doing the mowing all on my own. I'm using courseplay off screen, although now and again you see me use it on. And this courseplay was mowing that muck. When I first decided to see about it, I'd done quite a bit by hand. And you know, it gets old very quickly. Well, let's see, what we've got 8 minutes to go. Well, we'll both fill this up, fill up there, and we should have time also to go and get a little bit of grass. And we'll fill them right up. That should mean we can go through to possibly second part or early autumn. See, it's early autumn morning here, which was a little bit dull. No, we've got to go in here somewhere. Here we are. Whoop. And we've got to get in deep enough to refill. I thought we could have done by now. Apparently not. Let's have a look. No. Ah, yes, we have to go a long way in. And the big problem here is we haven't got weight on the front of this track. I'm hoping it will pull us out. Every other time I've done it, I had to wait on the front. I totally forgot to watch how deep in that is. Oh yeah, that's pulling us out. And we've also got to be able to turn. Alright, we know this should be the last tanker of water I need. Okay, let's turn that off again. Yeah, I've gone a bit quiet. Never mind. Yeah, we'll probably be grateful that you don't want to hear my grating voice all the time. Now this, of course, a little bit more about this map. This is the last of the Newbie farm maps. Yes, because it's now called Riverview. But this particular map has been going on since Farming Simulator 2011. A couple of versions code 13, different bits on. I think can't remember if it's 1 or 2 versions code for 15. 17 there was a couple of one pre-seasons, one post-seasons. And for 19 it's now Riverview, and I already have the version I'm using on my family farm, and there will be, if Roy's still doing it, a more up-to-date version with seasons, and hopefully by now it should be out on PCSG and FSUK normally for Roy. And after our recent change of ownership and shift over to a different server, we're finally back up at PCSG properly. Oh. Go away, Co. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh no, brown coal. Okay, my enunciation isn't brilliant. That proves it. But I'll sit with that. But getting that and going on my deportment, my enunciation is perfect. Right, now we're hooked up. I just do one little bit of grass, and that'll be everything full and everything done. And that'll be just over half an hour of exquisite broadcasting. I have to say it because no one else will. Most of the other descriptions are a lot shorter, a lot piffier. They usually consist of one 4-letter word, but we shan't go into that. Alright, let's go round the corner, pick. I think we'll put the trailer on first, it'll be easier. You notice that everything here is filthy. That's because I haven't got a power washer, and I also have the Dirty Rain mod on, which I enjoy because I don't like my machinery to be clean. I like it to look a bit used, and it's just had a hard life. You know, a bit like me, really. We need to go around because we need to go up that slope there. Well, I hope you're impressed with that bit of reversing, because I am. I'm not going to try it again because it'll never work a second time. There's a sheep metal, no sheep, so we can mow our metal to my heart's content. Because with seasons, there's no grass during winter to mid-spring. Now, I hope I may got that through there enough. It's not always easy to get it right to go for a gap like this, because the wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh no, the wheels on the wagon stick out a bit. As I keep finding, I invariably trap them. How are we doing? I'll do about half a ton, I suppose. Yeah, this should just about do. We take this back. Here should be plenty there, so what we do, we just shut the front down. Now what's a betting this is the way we get caught, trying to get out. Yeah, as I say, this is the way we're going to get caught. That tree is just placed, just awkward. Awkward enough to Make it fun, all the trees around here. Now I was doing so well. Actually, I should have went down the other way. There's another passageway down. In fact, I think that's how we will try and go, because I'm not making a real mess of this. But to do it, we've got to almost hit that hedge to pull the thing round, and the same as we get to the bottom here. This is a typical British style map. Tight and collisions everywhere. I have most of the collisions the ones I'm doing. I should have took the mower off before I tried to back down here. It makes it slightly easier. Just slightly. God, you're seeing a lot of my reversing skills today, or not. This is a long reverse, and there's one of those trailers with wheels just in the wrong place. There's only one set of them, so it will stay okay, and it will suddenly go. I'm trying to play this on keyboard. Now the reason I'm playing on keyboard is because my PC, as I mentioned several times, got a USB bus problem. In that it keeps resetting itself in the computer itself. Nothing I can do about it except replace the motherboard. And that ain't going to get replaced till the winter. Well, that's it. All that for that. That's it. I'm using seeds that will just rot off this grass in the trailer. Disappear. I'm just trying to get this level up a bit more, so I've got a bit more room to play with to put the trailer back home and thing. And what I'm attempting to do is I'm going to thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. And I think we're going to hit that post, and I know we just pulled it round, but I'm not going to get away with it that side. I'm not certain, but not getting away with that side. Oh, we're hitting the front. We're hitting the front. And what I'm going to do is, oops, wrong one. Drop that front end off. Now we'll try again. Well, I should have just dropped the mower off first, and we could have done this quite comfortably. Well, as comfortable as I ever reverse anything. Anyway, how far to get? Oh yes, if you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to more pit the board. And we got the mower out. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section. I read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. And I think with that, I just drop that off. It's Bearman saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.